Hello everyone, it's your bud. Today we're going to be talking about the Xenos from DanMachi. The term Xenos refers to any sentient monsters in the DanMachi story, from gargoyles to mermaids, and from dragons to shadow monsters. When a monster is defeated multiple times in the DanMachi story, they might respawn with greater intelligence and a new purpose and awareness. The races of DanMachi include humans, elves, dwarves, Amazons, cat people, dog people, wolf, tiger, bear, boar, cow, bunny, raccoon, fox, and other animal people, as well as gods and spirits. Gods and spirits are unable to have children, while all the other races can reproduce. Oh, and there are also half-elves and half-dwarves and dark elves and so many mixes and variations on what I've already mentioned. Let me explain to those who are unaware how the world of DanMachi works. The gods came down from heaven to live with their children, as they refer to all the sentient races. The gods created dungeons filled with challenges and monsters, and then formed guilds to accomplish whatever goals they wish. The only rule they have to abide by is that the gods are not allowed inside the dungeons. The gods' power is so strong that it draws monsters to it like a moth to a flame. So the gods are the figureheads of their guilds, or familias as they are referred to, while their other guildmates are usually adventurers or merchants or whatever the guild's specialty is. So it's like a video game where there are dungeons and raids and challenges. Things respawn or get more powerful as you advance, and it is these monsters that respawn, or rather reincarnate, that are sometimes affected in a way that forces change, gaining more than just bestial intelligence. And though many Xenos are unable to talk, only gesturing and grunting instead of having the ability of speech, there are some who have even mastered that skill and can speak and will speak to adventurers. The only other separating feature of the Xenos from DanMachi from the monsters they once were is the fact that other monsters now see them as threats and fight or challenge them, forcing the Xenos to become outsiders from their own people and rely on other skills and abilities they would not have developed without being forced to scrounge and survive by themselves, sometimes even creating partnerships or friendships with other races and becoming powerful adventurers relied on by their friends. Although they are never truly safe, as many monster parts are very valuable, and if the particular Xenos has one of these valuable body parts, they may be attacked or even killed for it. So a Xenos life is tough, shunned by fellow monsters, hunted for harvesting by greedy people, or any other fate that could occur. As I mentioned, there are gargoyles, mermaids, shadow beings, and lots of other monster forms that have individuals from their race become a Xenos. In fact, one of the previous enemies of Bel Crenel returns as one of these beings. I really like the concept of Xenos, and as they have no place within monster culture or outside of it, they have formed their own guild or faction. Led by 3 powerful Xenos, they seek to protect each other both from the savagery of their previous lives and the backlash or revenge that might occur because of it, or to protect themselves from being the target of hunting for parts. Living between the other races and the monsters, they eke out whatever existence they can, and stubbornly defend any relationships that they can build over their long lives, no matter if they have the ability to speak or even if they're just a silent companion. I wanted to mention the Xenos to you, but I really didn't want to spoil anything. I'm pretty sure the Xenos are probably going to be in Season 3 of DanMachi. I really didn't like Season 2 that much, it really was bad, and I don't know how much I'll end up watching of Season 3, but I liked learning of the rules of the world that has been created and the familias and guilds. So there's a lot more to talk about when it comes to this topic, but it is something that you'll probably want to read or watch for yourself. So I left out the names and events and a lot more here, but I think that you now have a good understanding of the forms and lives of the Xenos of DanMachi. Thanks for watching, everyone. What monster do you think would be the coolest Xenos? Any form of monster you can think of could get an intelligence boost and gain a personality and self-awareness. Depending on what the form the Xenos was, They could have a number of possible skills: flight, water breathing, poison resistance, temperature resistance, strength, resilience, fire breath, talons, scales, or any ethereal form of magic woven into whatever monstrous form you can imagine. Remember, these Xenos used to be another race, then they died and were reborn. They might now look different than before, having different features, or might have different abilities or skills. You know, the whole "this isn't even my final form" type of stuff. So, mutated, changed, or super versions of any monster with intelligence and personalities of any other sentient race. The Xenos are a faction rather than race, banding together for survival. Will they fight alongside the adventurers, or will they become their greatest threat? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, then leave a like. A like shows you want more of this particular topic. All you have to do is subscribe for daily videos, or leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.